Red vs. Blue Season 15 Episode 5 previously on has officially released, so let me break it down for you. So Dylan has successfully managed to track down every single red and blue, except Doc. Doc isn't there, but Wash and Carolina are. They hold the reporters at gunpoint where she explains that all she wants to do is get to the bottom of the crimes they've supposedly been on. Where? They have no idea what she's talking about. So they all go inside and discuss what they've all been up to the past 10 months. The gist of it all is, they fucked with the wildlife, burnt a lot of places to the ground, went through some depression, did what was basically drugs, and most importantly, nothing. Lopez was there, then he got launched off a cliff. I'm sure he'll return just as angry and upset as he always is. They go to the Upside Down, because I guess a lot of you guys want me to mention very obvious in-your-face references in these videos, so there you go, I guess. But most importantly, and probably one of the most asked questions I see in the comments, was about Tucker's armor. And it was answered very simply. He took it off. It's useless. There you go, done, nailed it, question answered. After church fully broke down, the suit was just a suit, and that's why he's not wearing it. Also, other things get brought up, such as the fact that none of the Reds and Blues are aware of their psycho counterparts, meaning that voice that we presumed was Simmons in episode 3 was not Simmons. So, a possible idea is voice changer. Simmons' psycho counterpart, which does exist, has a voice changer to make him sound like Simmons, maybe? As for why the others don't sound like their counterparts, perhaps they don't know what they sound like? They got a Simmons voice sample that they could replicate but don't have one for the others? Another question I had was answered, which was why Chorus wasn't really doing anything to defend the Reds and Blues. Answer: everyone thinks that they're involved with the attacks going on, so no one trusts them. Which is why the UNSC has fleets ready to invade Chorus. So that's a pretty solid answer, actually. But probably the thing that most people want to know about this episode is the ending. The message from church. Now, this can go one of two ways. One, Church didn't die that day, but something else happened. Or, this is the psychos trying to lure out the real Reds and Blues. Now, me personally, I have made peace with Church's death. I was fine with him never returning. However, if he does come back, I'm fine with it. God forbid I got angry anytime a dead character returned from the dead to be alive, let alone Church within this series. However, as it currently stands, I'm more so on the belief that it's just a play by the psychos. As mentioned slightly earlier, they presumably have a way to replicate some of the Reds and Blues voices. So yes, this could be Church's last and or past message. He's broken down and is incapable of delivering a clear message, hence why it's all choppy and misunderstood. Or, it's the psychos who don't have a clear duplicate of Church's voice, so they had to make it a bit choppy and unintelligible, just enough to lure out the real Reds and Blues. I'm leaning more towards it being a ploy, but if Church does come back, so be it. Also, by the point this video goes up, the Jax theory would have gone up saying I don't trust him, which still holds true in this episode. He still hasn't been recording anything. That, along with he didn't say anything. This bumbling buffoon doesn't shut his mouth, but the moment he gets there, he has nothing to say. You're suspicious, Jax. Anyway, most of the episode was just telling stories of what they've been up to. All very entertaining, but nothing to really say about the stories themselves on my end. It was definitely the most entertaining episode this season so far, of the 5. So be sure to let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments, like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you're interested in more content like this, and I'll see you in the next episode.